It's no secret. We live in a world where money is power, and the richest people on earth are able to control the lives of millions, if not billions of people. They've made fortunes in everything from fashion to finance, and their stories are fascinating. What they all have in common is that they have made more money than most people could ever dream of making in their lifetimes. Having said all that, a question you might ask is, who is the richest person in the world? Not only will you learn about the top 10 richest people in the world, but if you stay until the end of this video, you'll learn what the wealthy don't tell you about how they made their fortunes. So without wasting any more time, let's dive into it. Number 10. Larry Page. Larry Page is the co-founder of Google, and he's also one of the richest people in the world. He started Google with Sergey Brin, his friend from school. Since then, Google has grown exponentially. The company now employs over 100,000 people around the globe and has offices all over the world. Google is the world's dominant internet search engine, accounting for more than 92% of global search requests. In 2006, the company purchased YouTube, the top platform for user-submitted videos. After acquiring Android in 2005, Google released the Android mobile phone operating system in 2008. Google reorganized in 2015, becoming a subsidiary of Alphabet, a holding company. Number 9. Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer, the current owner of the NBA's Los Angeles Clippers and a former CEO of Microsoft, served in that capacity from the year 2000 to 2014. Microsoft was able to maintain its viability and make progress, thanks to his capable leadership through a particularly challenging period. Balmer owns an estimated 4% of Microsoft, making him the software giant's largest individual shareholder. In 2014, shortly after stepping down as Microsoft CEO, Balmer purchased the Los Angeles Clippers basketball team for $2 billion. Balmer lived in the same dorm and on the same floor as Bill Gates, while the two attended Harvard University. The brotherly relationship between the two became strained when Balmer started pushing the tech company into hardware, such as the Surface tablet and the Windows mobile phone, during his tenure as CEO. Number 8. Mukesh Ambani. Born in Aden, Yemen on April 19, 1957, to Dhirubhai Ambani and Kokilaben Ambani, Mukesh Ambani is the chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries, the world's largest oil refiner, and one of the world's most valuable companies. The conglomerate was founded by Ambani's father, Dhirubhai Ambani, in 1966 as a textiles company, and is now one of the leading segments of India's economy. Reliance's operations include oil and gas, petrochemicals, refining, retail, and media. He made a series of savvy acquisitions in 2022, including buying up several companies that helped him expand his retail empire from just one store to more than 2,000 stores across India today. Number 7. Larry Ellison. You might be wondering why someone like Larry Ellison, the co-founder and CEO of Oracle, is so rich. After all, he's certainly not the first person to have ever founded a tech company and made money from it. In 1977, Ellison founded software development laboratories alongside Oates and Miner. 2 years later, the company released Oracle, the first commercial relational database program to use structured query language. The database program proved so popular that SDL would change its name to Oracle Systems Corporation in 1982. Ellison gave up the CEO role at Oracle in 2014. After 37 years, he joined Tesla's board in December 2018 and stepped down in June 2022. Oracle is the world's second largest software company, providing a wide variety of cloud computing programs, as well as Java and Linux code, and the Oracle Exadata computing platform. Long known for extravagant spending, Ellison has invested heavily in luxury real estate over the last decade. Perhaps his single most impressive acquisition was the $300 million purchase of nearly the entire Hawaiian island of Lanai in 2012, where the billionaire has lived since 2020. Ellison has built a hydroponics farm and a luxury spa on the island. If you were going to make a list of things Larry does well, first of all, he knows how to buy things at a discount and sell them for more than they're worth, and he knows how to hire people who know more than him so that he doesn't have to do all the work himself. Number 6. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is an American business magnate, investor, and philanthropist. He is widely considered one of the most successful stock investors in the world. Warren Buffett is rich because he has the ability to see things others don't. He sees opportunities and takes advantage of them, and he's not afraid to take a risk. The most famous living value investor, Warren Buffett, filed his first tax return in 1944 at age 14. declaring earnings from his boyhood paper route. He first bought shares in a textile company called Berkshire Hathaway in 1962. Becoming the majority shareholder by 1965, Buffett expanded the company's holdings to insurance and other investments in 1967. Now 92 years old, Buffett still serves as CEO, but in 2021, he hinted that his successor might be Gregory Abel, head of Berkshire's non-insurance operations. Warren Buffett is not afraid of failure, because he knows that without failure, there can be no success. Number 5. Jeff Bezos. In 1994, Jeff Bezos founded Amazon.com in a garage in Seattle, shortly after he resigned from the hedge fund giant D.E. Shaw. He had originally pitched the idea of an online bookstore to his former boss David E. Shaw, who wasn't interested. Bezos has never been one to shy away from bold moves. He's made several things over the years that have propelled Amazon to success. He started out selling books online before expanding into other categories like music and movies. He also began selling consumer electronics, clothing, and shoes, along with household items like diapers and toiletries. Bezos owned as much as 16% of Amazon in 2019. Before transferring 4% to his former wife, Mackenzie Scott, as part of their divorce proceedings. In 2020, Amazon's share price jumped 76% on the heightened demand for online shopping amid the COVID-19 pandemic. On July 5, 2021, Bezos stepped down as CEO of the e-commerce giant, becoming its executive chair. Number 4. Bill Gates. Ever wonder why Bill Gates is so rich? Well, simply because he's a genius. He's a genius at seeing the future of technology and using it to his advantage. He knew that computers would be important, so he made them. This passion for learning about computers led him down a path that would eventually change the world. Microsoft. After graduating from Harvard University, Bill started developing software with his friend Paul Allen, and they founded Microsoft in 1975. The largest software company in the world, Microsoft, also produces a line of personal computers, provides email services through its Exchange server, and sells video game systems and associated game devices. It has recently invested heavily in cloud services. Gates shifted from the company's CEO to the role of board chair in 2008. He joined Berkshire Hathaway's board in 2004. He stepped down from both boards on March 13, 2020. Number 3. Gautam Adani. Gautam Adani is the richest man in India, and to be honest, Adani really earned that title. He started out as a humble businessman with a dream of building an empire. From there on out, it was all uphill for Gautam Adani, as he quickly expanded into other areas including coal mining, oil exploration, and refining, as well as ports management, all under one umbrella known as Adani Group today. Adani entered the power generation market in 2009 with Adani Power. Adani created Adani Enterprises in 1988 to import and export commodities. In 1994, his company was granted approval to develop a harbor facility at Mundra Port, which is now the largest private port in India. Number 2. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a business magnate, engineer, and inventor who is best known for founding the companies Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink. Elon Musk is the second richest man in the world. He was born in South Africa and attended a university in Canada, before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned bachelor's degrees in physics and economics. 2 days after enrolling in a graduate physics program at Stanford University, Musk deferred attendance to launch ZIP-2, one of the earliest online navigation services. He reinvested a portion of the proceeds from this startup to create XCOM, the online payment system that was sold to eBay, and ultimately became PayPal Holdings. In 2020, Tesla shares soared 740% to propel Musk up the wealth rankings. In December 2020, Tesla joined the S&P 500, becoming the largest company added. In January 2021, Musk became the richest person in the world, a title he held till December 2022, when his net worth fell due to a decrease in Tesla's share price over the year. In July 2022, Musk decided to back out of the Twitter buyout. Twitter filed a lawsuit against Musk to force the buyout to go through. Musk countersued the company, but then reversed course and declared he was willing to buy Twitter after all. The deal officially closed in October 2022, giving him an almost 80% stake in the company. Number 1. Bernard Arnault. I'm not sure if Bernard Arnault is rich because he's so smart, or if he's so smart because he's rich. Either way, he's got a lot of money. French national Bernard Arnault is the chair and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. LVMH brands include Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora. Most of Arnault's wealth comes from his massive stake in Christian Dior SE, the holding company that controls 41.2% of LVMH. His shares in Christian Dior SE, plus an additional 6.2% in LVMH, are held through his family-owned holding company, Groupe Familial Arnault. Arnault's method for building this fortune has been described as precisely calculated. He has been known to take risks and make bold decisions that can sometimes be criticized as ruthless or manipulative, but they're ultimately successful. That's why right now, Arnault has an incredibly high net worth of $138 billion. Now, will this list be the same 5 or 10 years from now? Well, no one knows. But one thing is for sure, these people are revolutionizing the world in ways we can't even imagine. Which one of these wealthy people do you admire the most? Let us know in the comments right after you subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon.